Now we got to talk about the Buckmore video, bro.
Oh yes, of course, yes, it's out.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
I genuinely think it is the best video you've ever made.
It is the best video we've ever made. It's sad though when you think of it like that, because it's like you always want to make better videos, and it's just when are we gonna make a better video than that? Because the storyline that comes with that video, you can't really recreate a storyline like that anywhere else. Like the situation that you're in, a 24-hour race, it results in just like an epic story over.
Yeah,
that you can't really get with other video ideas. It's hard to get that.
Yeah,
and it was 3 years in the making. The build-up, it's like Infinity War, man. It took 10 years to get to that.
Yeah,
and it was that good because it was 10 years of waiting and build-up and getting teased about Thanos in the end, and then eventually he comes and he's fucking there, and you're like, shit, it's amazing. And then you start roaring in the cinema, roar! Fuck. Remember when you had that kind of monster, Frampton? He was roaring at Thanos. Thanos tax. Yeah. So now it's just like, where do we go now?
I don't know, but I'm just glad the Buckmore era is finished.
I know you are. The thing is, I don't want the Go Kart videos in some sense to be finished. I'm always trying to think of some way to carry it on in my head.
Can we talk about the idea you potentially had? You didn't actually put it in the final edit that went on YouTube.
Oh yeah, we can talk about it. It might go into we're doing a supercut anyway. So have we spoke about that in an episode? Oh well,
yeah, you've mentioned it.
Well, for my second channel anyway, when I eventually boot it up, which will be soon, we're going to take all 3 videos, take out the deleted scenes, put it back in, maybe give years 1 and 2 a little spruce up, and have like a 3-hour video.
Sick.
And then we'll put an end credit scene in. I can kind of spoil it because
what's the
end credit scene was essentially, it didn't make it into this one, but I had it made just in case. But it's just I don't know if we're going to do it, which is why I didn't put it in. But it's a scene where it's a warehouse, the lights come on, and it's like a map, and it's like a line drawn from England to like the Le Mans track, because there is a 24-hour race in kart race in Le Mans.
So not
also
the actual
a real
car
race.
one.
Not
it's
the actual car
race
race, because that's obviously for professionals, but there is a 24-hour kart race there, yeah, and I think it's meant to be one of the biggest ones. There's also the British 24-hour, which is also massive. Yeah. And I swear there's like 100 karts on track at the same time.
Do you reckon if you asked one of the boys to do it, do you reckon you could get the band back together?
I think Harry and Will and Chris still want to do it. Really? I don't think they're not bothered that it's ended in the sense like, oh my God, no, we have to steal this. But if I go back to them and say, should we do it? They'll be like, yeah. Or Harry definitely will. I think Will. And Matt would. So yeah, to be honest, if we just came back to the XA and said, should we just fucking do it? I need a video.
And my favorite
they would do it.
My favorite part in the video is when it's actually at the beginning where Cal's like, and I chose to leave, you know. No, they told me I needed to leave.
The thing is,
that was so good.
I did ask him to come back though, because even though he was shit, I was like, oh, it's still about friends winning it together, isn't it? Like, if I really wanted to fucking try at it, we could kick everyone out and bring in some sweats. Yeah. Or just add sweats to the team, which we kind of did with Matt, but you can't. One off.
His storyline was...
His storyline is amazing.
He was originally the photographer.
Yeah.
And then...
the way it all happened.
Yeah, it was so
Because it started raining really bad. He was like, yo, put me in, I can race in the wet, which obviously he's been doing this since he's like 10, and he's unreal. And now he's like a star of the show. He's fucking loving it, man.
And how's the video doing?
It's doing sick. It's 2 out of 10 right now. About to go 1 out of 10. We did it
half long too.
Hour and a half long, which is really good because obviously people have to kind of prepare to watch that. Mm-hmm. So it's going to get views like over time.
It's the only hour and a half long YouTube video I've ever watched. Oh, except Cyber Road Trip as well.
Yeah, which is fair enough. Almost Saturday Sunday is like 1 hour 30 these days. Or like yeah, long. So I guess our audience is kind of like prepared to watch like
long video.
A 1.5 hour video because they've seen it. As long as you get it right, which this one would. Yeah, it was sick. It was really good. Wasn't
You're happy with it? Is there anything that once you uploaded it, you're like, fuck? We left Harry's name out of the credits. That all of us as well. Like Kian just messaged because Kian was like, because Harry's here with us on the road trip. Kian, other editor, was messaging and saying, "Fuck, I've forgot one thing." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Didn't put Harry in the credits. Video's already live." Wait,
none of us noticed it.
Is that the bit where they're like, "Oh, and this person went on to do this"?
No, he's in that.
Okay.
He's just not in the actual credits where it's like cast. Yeah. So we forgot that, but. Yeah, fuck it. He's not going to be asked, is he? No. I don't think there's anything I would change in it.
No.
No, that's because if we rushed it and put it out earlier to like accommodate brands, then yeah.
Because
we had to sack off a brand from it because they were trying to rush it out.
Yeah.
And it would have ruined the video. But shout out to the brand that did take it. They were really good to work with.
And you had the jackets as well.
The jackets.
They sold out in the first night?
Sold out so quick. You know, I was
They sold out?
Yeah.
Yeah, they sold out like in like 10 hours. They like by 6.
You were worried about that as well.
I was worried about that because it's a £120 jacket.
Yeah.
I was like, that's expensive for my audience probably. Like, they're quite young. Not everyone's got 120 quid to just fucking splash around. And there's 500 of them. So I was like, and I'm like, do people really want to sell your Frost jacket? I don't know. You can't.
They were sick jackets.
They were fucking sick though. I thought, look,
even
if I could just make
120 quid for that, by the way, is like
I think it's good.
Very
I think it's good.
Yeah. When people see the quality, I think they'll be like, "Oh, I'm glad I paid it."
I made no money on them jackets. The money that I will get now back was spent on the video.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's an expensive video.
Yeah. How much did the video cost in total? Do you reckon?
It must be.
We're gonna have to. And
must be somewhere,
including like the wages that it costs to actually edit the video, because that thing's been in the edit for a while.
Oh, I'd never like to do that because that makes me sad if I think about how much then you spend on like that. Oh, it would have been around 50 grand, I think, somewhere
to do a video like that.
Yeah, somewhere around that. I don't want to count it up in my head.
Yeah. When you're setting up a video like that, do you just like spend money freely? Like,
yes.
do you just splash the cash and not really
for
think
that
about
video?
it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Just make sure the quality is good. Yeah. The main thing was the helmets. The helmets cost 10 grand.
That's insane.
Yeah, bro. Because they were.
Do you not look back on that and go, I could have probably saved a few quid there? Like
maybe could have just probably got someone more simple. But custom helmets are just expensive. Yeah. Like the helmet is £500, and then to paint it, I can't remember how much it was to paint. It might be 1 to 1.5k each helmet.
Jeez.
Yeah, because it's hand painted, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it took Guy a while to do. It takes 2 months or whatever, 3 months. But he did it really quick, so shout out to him.
And how much did the suits cost?
The suits, I think... Oh, how much were the suits? The suits maybe about somewhere around 600 each. Not that bad.
Each. All right, so that's
maybe
like
a bit more. But
not like 5 grand.
Yeah, but not that bad, to be fair. The suits were really good as well. And then we saved some money on the RVs, though.
Yeah, you did.
Kind of, because we got them fucking shitbox RVs. But I think that was the right call.
Well, did you not end up just going and sleeping in the Quadrant RV?
I did. We literally had to, because doing 3 stints, you had to sleep, and it wasn't possible to sleep in the other one.
Yeah, I didn't go to any of them. I didn't see the crappy RV. I didn't.
You didn't go to sleep? Did you not go to sleep? Where did you sleep?
I didn't sleep.
Whoa, fuck, bro.
We're all dogged it, bro. Because
did you have like any drinks or anything?
Yeah,
like beers or anything?
Oh, I don't think so. Sometimes, usually, coming up the last like hour or something, I might crack open a beer just to be like, oh. But I don't even know if I did this time. Yeah, I was so gutted. Can we do spoilers in here on it, or you?
Now we can do spoilers, but just beware if you don't watch the video. Get ready. But you know what happens, Prod?
Yeah, I know what happened.
Oh, okay. That's
do you know when we finished, Prod?
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah, I do.
We ended up finishing in second place.
Yep.
45 seconds behind first.
Yep.
Which, by the way, I was thinking about this. That is absolutely insane, considering over 24 hours, and then it just comes down to under a minute between the two cars. And at one point, only with like 2 hours left or something, we were in front of them. And then Harry does the thing where he waits.
I hate it as well, because a lot of shoulda, coulda, wouldas in it as well. In that,
man, I wish we won it.
In fact, we didn't get spun and our car turned off. That was 2 minutes of time. We wouldn't have just won. We would have won,
cleared it
by bigger the gap than they beat us.
Oh my gosh, that's insane.
But they probably had similar situations, and like shit happens.
Yeah, I mean, I remember in the video, the North Racing
transponder.
Yeah, their thing went
4
off.
minutes,
and that reminded me of the first year where we had the mechanical failure.
Because to be honest, that mechanical was one of the best things that happened, because we were on track for a podium year one.
Really?
Yeah, which is a bit crazy. But year one, the event itself was the level of talent of like, you know what I mean, was a
lot less.
Yeah, it wasn't as strong as a lineup in terms of karting pedigree.
And then I genuinely think this, right, is that from those videos, it made people want to enter that thing, and that's why it got really competitive.
Yeah, somebody left a comment saying that they think we really helped out Buckmore Park, because back in the day, after COVID and stuff, it started struggling financially, because of karting track, and obviously COVID's massively going to fuck that. But now they're smashing it, and they're doing up renovations and stuff. And 24-hour race must be a big thing for them, I imagine. Like, how much is it for a team to enter? I know, but more obviously comp our thing,
1.6,
like as a little deal we have. But yeah, it's 1.6 to 2K.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's usually like a 6-man team, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I guess
2.5.
2.5.
Yeah.
They probably raised it a bit, as they should. It's a fucking sick event. Like, get the boys together. Like, it's really well done. It is a very well done event, isn't it? Like, they run it very well.
If anyone is into like F1 karting, any of that,
do it, man.
Go and just do it. Obviously, it's expensive, but if you split it between people, you save up for a bit. It's just such a fun event.
I think you'll have one of the best times ever. Get a little
group of mates.
It's only one day or 1 24-hour thing, but it's such a unique, memorable experience. Like, you'll remember it for the rest of your life.
You will hate yourself at about 3 a.m.
Yeah, you will.
So you'll think this is the biggest waste of money ever at 3 a.m. when you're sitting in like 14th.
Yeah.
And you're just like, what the hell am I doing?
But it's so good, isn't it? Figuring out it's fun figuring out the strategy, trying to rotate drivers in and out, trying to get into the pit and fuel without getting into traffic. There's a lot of things going on, and it's so nice to like get involved, and everyone has to play a part. It's just really fun.
It's so true. Oh my God, there's people that's gone into the ocean, there was a big sign up saying, like, warning, like, strong riptides.
Oh, it did say don't go into the ocean.
There's 2 lads in there.
What the fuck are they doing?
They are mental, by the way. Oh, could you imagine getting
but this is like, those kind of guys that just go in freely and they're like, yeah, fuck it, man, we'll do what we want. And this is the kind of shit where people die and then you're like, oh, well, fucking... Well,
maybe our footage will get confiscated by the police as a witness to it.
They ain't messing about as well. It's not like they're on the edge of going into those
they're getting in there.
But yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, congratulations on that video. That was
thank you.
Heater. I wonder
Formula One commented on it.
Oh,
that was cool.
Insane. What did they comment?
Cool. They said frogs.
Sick.
Yeah, so that was really cool. I'm wondering, has Lando Norris watched it by now? Because I don't think he would have yet, because it was uploaded the night before the Dutch GP, so he's probably prepping for that.
And then he's gone and won that.
Yeah.
And so now he's on a night
probably
out.
Just don't give a shit.
I don't think he cares about it.
I think he will watch it, though, out of the lineup. So. I think so. You don't
An hour and a half.
Oh, yeah, it's a long time, innit? No. It depends, yeah.
And to see YouTube? Quadrant get cooked as well. He doesn't need to relive that.
Yeah, it's a good point, to be fair. But if any driver was going to watch it, it would be maybe Oscar Piastri would watch it.
Maybe.
I wonder if he ever did after we told him about it.
Yeah, well, he should go and watch this last one.
We never know, do we? We told him to go and watch them back when we had him on the pod, but I don't know if he ever did.
Oh, could you imagine if you could get an F1 driver to be part of the 24-hour race?
It'd be amazing. Somebody, I think, was speaking to Rich, the guy that owns Butmore Park. He said it wouldn't be possible because it seemed something to do with insurance and the team.
Yeah,
obviously can't.
Well, it's like footballers. That's why in the beta squad game,
you had to wear
a mask because you're not actually allowed to.
Because look, you're getting paid by this team to be able to turn up and do your job every weekend, and if your physical condition depends on is the determining factor. Like, I mean, you can't just be rocking up to a 24-hour race. You can't get injured. I mean, it's a car race.
Well, you did. You got an hip injury. I can't believe that. What a lot of waffle.
I swear to God, it was quite bad. I wouldn't have ever got on the mic saying, yo, get ready to drive change unless I
Did you see the way Matt Plum sprung into action?
Yeah, he was ready to go.
He would have died for you, bro.
Yeah, he actually would have. He actually fucking would have. But it went away, the pain, and I was like, fuck, I got to finish this.
How funny was Harry's bit, though, when he's like screaming, going mad. And then he's doing like that 2 hour, like 45 stint or something mental. Maybe 2 hours. Oh, no, because
it was 2 hours 15.
Yeah, 2 hours 15. But he went to me. He's like, Cal, you need to take me off at exactly 2 hours. Like, I'm so tired. That. So I was there like, okay, you've like bowled in real nonchalant style. And I'm like, yeah, Chip, you need to go. And you're like, to me.
Yeah. One of the main reasons we made him stay out is because if he didn't stay out, my stint could have potentially been too long, and I could have run out of fuel. And bro, we cannot risk that on the last.
So imagine that would have been.
So that's why. But in the video, it's not really mentioned. But we was like, because if he came in, I would have been doing a 2 hour 30-40, and it was drying up. So that is very risky. You could go 3 hours probably in the wet. Some teams do.
As someone who doesn't really know much about karting, what's the sort of situation with fueling up in the 24-hour race? How do they do it?
So a kart will they say the safe bet is 2 hours.
Yeah.
So you do 2 hours stint. You can go longer in the wet, a lot longer, but you're risking it really. You come in, you just kind of come into the pit lane. You get out your car. They unscrew the cap, shove a like little hose in it and just fuel it up, and then your other driver's waiting on the side, and then as soon as it's done, they screw the cap on, they'll wave you in, and you run, boom, you're in, you're refueled.
How long does that whole process take?
For 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
it's very quick.
Yeah,
it's very quick. But yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it was
But yeah, there we go.
great video.
By the way,
That's out.
because obviously the video's not monetized, because we decided, look, let's sacrifice it to be able to use good fucking music. I checked the ads, because YouTube have also put ads on it. They've put an ad like every minute, man. I swear.
Really?
There's so many ads in the video.
And you don't get any of that
No.
because that's such bullshit.
I know.
But it-
Had to say it's sacrifice.
Yeah, because
It's
I
fair
saw
enough.
in the comments everyone's there like, shout out to you for doing the Fred again edit.
Yeah,
Love
the
Fred
music,
What
Fred
Fred
again.
again tune did you use?
Leave Me Alone.
Everybody.
Oh, nice,
that one.
yeah.
And then it was like for Matt Plumset, it was such a sick moment. There was so much good stuff in there.
I'm gassed to watch this,
Spider-Man tunes were fucking crazy. People
Yeah,
loved them.